how good are these AI assistants right now? Well, tech journalist Dan Ackerman decided to put one to the test. He used AI from Google to create his own digital assistant. So how does it work? Is it any good? Micro Center editor-in-chief, as we mentioned, Dan Ackerman joins us now. Good morning, Dan.
Good to see you guys. Good to see you.
So how do people set up these assistants, and can anyone do it? I'm thinking about, our parents' generation, people who may be somewhat tech savvy, can do some Facebook, but not necessarily coding.
Well, we talk about AI all the time, so I'm always trying to find ways where it can be used in a practical manner for everybody, not something experimental, not something weird, just regular stuff. And I thought, hey, can I just have it remember all my calendar appointments, things I have to do, assignments, ideas I had, almost like I had a little tape recorder and I was talking into it, or I had an intern with a notepad following me around. So you can use ChatGPT for this, I use Gemini, you can use Claude. What I did was I made a little custom AI where you can give it its own instructions. I told it about me, about my job, about my life, what I would like it to do, and all that goes into permanent memory, so it always remembers that. And then just when I'm walking down the street and I have an idea, I hit the little microphone button, I go, oh, here's an idea for an article, blah, blah, blah. Or, hey, here's 5 appointments I have this week, remember this. And I don't have to do it in any, particular order. I don't have to have the date in the date field or the location in the location field like in a calendar. But then later I can just say, hey, remind me of all the stuff we talked about. So that's kind of the ideal version of it that I was trying to put together.
So you gave assistbot, is what you called it, a job description, as you say, a list of tasks. I want to show our audience what you actually were able to get out of it. Let's watch.
Hey, give me my daily rundown of what I've talked about needing to do today.
Good morning, Dan. Here's your daily rundown for Tuesday, May 20th. Top priorities for today: edit and publish Microsoft Build article, reusable metal straws, research and find some more short reusable metal straws on Amazon, key upcoming events and reminders. Your Santa Clara trip is set for Tuesday, May 27th through Saturday, May 31st. Your CBS segment shoot related to AI personal assistants is also on Tuesday, May 27th at 9:20 a.m. Your Santa Clara meeting.
All right, so that's pretty cool, but it does feel like a to-do list, which I have already either in sort of analog form or on my phone. What would be, like, to me, the way I would think about this is, for example, we get launched on a story last minute, and I got to book a flight to Tampa, Florida to cover a hurricane. I need the flight, I need the hotel, I need to rent a car, and when I'm back, I need it to do my expenses. Can it do that?
Oh, that expense thing. Man, once I get that going, I'm going to be golden, submitting invoices for me. Some AIs are getting to that point, but that's what people talk about, agentic AI or AI agents. That's ones that can literally go on another website and click the buttons for you.
And it's agentic because they think for themselves? Is that
because
the
it's
idea
an
of
agent.
agency?
It's acting as an agent on your behalf.
In other words, it can go into the Delta website and book the flight, and it has my Delta numbers and knows my birth date and all the things that it needs to buy a ticket.
But we're not there yet,
Some select
right?
cases we're there, but it's not really a mainstream version yet. Someday we'll be there, but I'm concerned that those AIs are a little too gullible, and you say, find me the best price on something, and somebody just puts best price in big letters. We'll go, okay, great, and click on it.
Can I just ask one last question before we move on from this particular subject, which is, and this is a friend of mine who uses AI pretty much very heavily in his life. I wonder about sharing so much information.
Privacy,
Where your kid goes to school, and where he's taking or she is taking those lessons, those ballet lessons and football and soccer classes. Like, is that a problem?
I mean, completely legit, because you're entering it into a cloud-based piece of software that may use the information you give it for future training purposes. If people are very concerned about security and privacy and want to make sure their stuff is not going anywhere, you can run AI locally on your machine if you have a powerful enough computer, and everything stays right on the computer. So that's the ultimate privacy option.
Dan, we're out of time, but with a one-word answer, did the AI assistant help? Was it worth it? Yes or no?
Helped on an intern-like level.
Intern-like level.
Intern-like. So you have to train it.
It's early days.
You gotta make sure that it does its work on time.
Trust but verify.
All right, Dan Ackerman. So good to have you, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.